The tools that we are going to talk about today is 1 on audio, 2 on short form content, and 3 on editing. Of course, all of these tools you might have heard somewhere or the other, but I will tell you how these are linked very easily in the workflow so that you can keep on processing them as and when you proceed. So let's get started. Have you started video editing yet? If you have, well and good. If you haven't, also good. Because today I'm going to be telling you a couple of tools that I have used in my video editing process to make my life easier. Actually, I'm not just talking about video editing, but I'm also talking about reshaping the same content or reusing it for different purposes, which is actually called repurposing. Well, for all of these pieces, what I do is constantly use these tools, or at least one of these tools from the category that I'm talking about, and you can go ahead and use the same in your workflow to make your videos and your output come out great. The tools that we are going to talk about today is 1 on audio, 2 on short form content, and 3 on editing. Of course, all of these tools you might have heard somewhere or the other, but I will tell you how these are linked very easily in the workflow so that you can keep on processing them as and when you proceed. So let's get started. Once I've recorded the footage that I want to use and before I start editing it, the first thing that I do is clean up audio. And the one tool that I use for it is called Adobe Podcast Enhance. I've mentioned this tool so many times on this channel that it still feels that it deserves way more attention. Now, in case you still don't know what Adobe Podcast Enhance is, let me tell you very quickly. It is an AI-driven tool which helps in cleaning up audio, fixing background noises, removing clicks, and a couple of noises here and there, right? If you have subscription to the Adobe Creative Suite, you will also be able to determine the strength of that quality fixing that you're doing on the audio. Going through the website, it's very easy to use. You just have to sign in. Even if you are not a paid user, you'll be able to generate content or clean up content of about 1 hour very easily. Of course, there is another limitation through the free version in which you can only upload the audio files. With the paid subscription, you will be able to upload the video files over there as well. And in comparison to most of the other tools which are out there, this is one of the most easy to use and the most effective. In fact, cleaning up audio for about a video of 5 minutes takes not more than a minute. Isn't that great? So once I've logged in the audio, the next thing that I do is create short form content. This is important because from here I can decide which are the most key pieces and the most interesting ones that I want to put more effort in terms of storyboarding, in terms of making that content look great, right? So for this, I use either one of these tools. It could be either Opus AI or Peach. Now both of these tools are used to generate short form content. It works very seamlessly. You just upload the entire video. There is an AI tool that is enabled in both of them, and they will generate short form content and add subtitles or captions to the videos as well. Once I have that, I generally take that part of the content, make sure that I am editing it slightly better or processing it slightly differently so that they can be used for short form content or promotions across the different platforms, whether it's Instagram or YouTube. In terms of comparison, Opus is slightly faster in terms of editing these pieces out. It also has a slightly higher variety of the templates which are available for captions and stuff like that. Peach, on the other hand, is slightly limited when it comes to these templates for captions, but it has analytics which actually make up for that lack. In both of these cases, the UI is very easy to use. You can drop in a video over here and generate a lot of clips very easily. Peach also has a lot of different content analysis, transcription, custom branding, and a text to video editor in case you're going for that as well. Of course, it uses a subscription, and the subscription is not very expensive, but hey, if you're going to be creating it full-fledged, why not try it out as well? So once you've created your short form content and clean out the audio, the final task is now here. You need to start editing these videos so that you can upload the entire video on whichever platform you're going for. Over here, I use one of these 3 tools. It could be Descript, Premiere Pro, or CapCut. Of course, Premiere Pro and CapCut have way higher editing features, but Descript also does the job in most of the content that I've been creating over a certain period of time. It has a nice set in which I can use AI to clear out a lot of pieces in the audio that I have. In cases do I have fumbles or there are some extreme noises or my misdirections, in those cases Descript is able to do those edits seamlessly. Of course, if I'm going for slightly a higher version of editing, I would probably go to Premiere Pro. The features in Premiere Pro are so much that me talking over here might not just do it justice. And for that reason, I've created an entire course about it. This entire course is going to be taking you through a lot of different features in Premiere Pro, and if you're interested in editing, I would say this is the place that you start from. Well, in case you're not there and you're not still sure whether you'd want to put in that sort of investment, I would say go for CapCut. Now CapCut have also a lot of subscription based pieces, but you might be able to do a lot of simple editing very easily. It is somewhere higher in terms of features compared to Descript and probably slightly lower than Premiere Pro, but it has a lot of templates and stylizations that you can use to edit. Here is what Descript stands for. It says if you can edit text, you can make viral clips. Isn't that nice? There are multiple things that you can do. Of course, you can edit audio and video by just editing text. You can also rearrange video pieces like a slide deck. That's what it says. And finally, you can record, edit, collaborate, and publish to multiple platforms as well. Finally, this is one of the best features which are available in a tool like this. You can of course create clips and create translations, but you will be able to seamlessly make your eye contact not sway away from the camera. This last feature is of course paid, but it is one of the great ones to use. Why don't you try this? So Adobe Premiere Pro is the one tool which is used by entire industry when it comes to editing. So you can get started with workflow, you can do a lot of precision based editing, you can do audio corrections, and you can have final templates and styles that you can use with a lot of different templates which are available on the internet. With the onset of AI, Premiere has also brought in the text editing feature. Based on what you're saying, Premiere will be able to transcript that and cut out the pieces that you want very easily directly from that text. Isn't that nice? Well, so these were the tools that I think I use most in my workflow. Is there something that I'm forgetting? Probably, but it might not be that important. Of course, there is something ChatGPT that I always keep on using when I want to create scripts and stuff like that. But hey, there is one other tool that I want to talk to you about. This one is called Runway ML. This one is created by OpenAI, the same company which also parents ChatGPT. And this is the tool. It has introduced the Gen 3 Alpha, which is still under development. It is great, but it has a lot of features even in Gen 1 and Gen 2. When I am using Gen 1, I can use it for a lot of different features. I use it for multiple things such as text to video, blurring faces in case that is necessary, changing models or changing the stylization of the video entirely. I can also use it to lip sync audio in a lot of different videos. Not just that, you can generate image to image. It has expand image, infinite image, and couple of other features that you really should try out. This is great in terms of creating content when you do not know exactly what you're going to be replicating. So if you're creating stock footages and you can't find that stock footage, you can put a random thing over here and it will be able to generate a nice video out of it. Well, this was the last one that I wanted to talk to you about, and I hope that this was able to sway you into using most of these tools in your workflow. So if you're not started editing yet, do that. And I've been creating some content on how you can start freelancing being a video editor as well. Here is a video that I would want you to check out. So make sure you do that. And in the meantime, share this video with somebody who you think might need these features in their video editing process. I will see you in another video. In the meantime, subscribe to Design Hub and make sure to like this video as well.